All right, here we go, guys. And continuing the 2021 Stuart Boat Show boat series. And an interesting boat, actually my favorite boat that I stepped foot on at the show. And what's interesting about it is it's not a center console, it's an express layout. A company called OBX Boatworks. And, you know, besides being a beautiful boat, and we'll step all over it in a second, I can tell that the customer service, if you buy a brand like this, is going to be phenomenal just by the interaction with the factory representative, Victor, who you'll meet in a minute. Quick story, early in the show, it was still not that crowded. I tried to step on, it was a docked boat, one of the high-end premium center console brands, and was basically told, no, you can't film our boat. And it left a really sour taste in my mouth. I'm not going to mention the brand. I don't know if the guys there were affiliated with the brand or whether they were just dealer representatives. But I got the opposite experience here. And this is Boat Nerd Stuff Part 2, those of you that saw the Eastward Boat Factory Tour. This is along those lines. Victor knew what he was talking about. He understood boating, and just a great 8-9 minute conversation with him going over a beautiful boat. Hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. Okay, just in terms of quirky boats, and you see the name on that boat, I don't know how clear it's going to show, OBX, so definitely North Carolina. And again, I'm not sure how it's going to show, but the flare on this boat got twin E-Tec 300s. Evinrude actually went out of business or stopped making outboards. Their parent company is still around, Bombardier, but that is a North Carolina flare boat. I have no idea about this brand, OBX Boatworks. Looks like it came up in North Carolina. I want to know if I can look at this one because it's just so quirky. How you doing? Yeah, do you mind?
Yeah, please be my guest.
Yeah, shoes off?
Sure. You can do on or off.
I'll do off. I'll do off. This is a beautiful boat.
Let me open up. I haven't even been down here yet.
Okay. I'll take a look in the back. Yeah, a little sink area here. On a friction hinge. Probably the same thing here. I like this little forward walkway. Oh no, this is a little grill. Okay. The mezzanine seating here. You want to watch your tuna troll. So this is way different than everything else here.
It is. So we're custom builders. We're based out of High Point, North Carolina, and the company is called OBX Boatworks. We have this boat, which is a 31. From there we go up to a 34, and after that we have one bigger model, which is the 38. And all of them are available as center consoles or express configurations like this. And you know, we're not married to an engine builder. We're not married to...
Well, you better not be married to this engine builder, because they're gone.
Yeah, you know, we kind of have the if you look around here, we have the booth of the recently deceased engine builders.
Oh.
We have Seven Marine and we have Evan.
Oh God. Okay.
You know, each respectively are incredible motors, but both of these are boats that we built a few years ago.
I actually just toured a factory north of here, Eastward Boats, catamaran builder. And he was raving about these engines, and he was sad, the builder of that boat, and he was sad to see them go.
I am too. You know, it was the value proposition that they had was very, very strong, and unfortunately, between their marketing and who knows what else, you know, the market really wanting.
No, listen, I thought their marketing was good because they consistently show 2-stroke versus 4-stroke.
Yeah, and they showed how it killed.
But at the end of the day, the consumers spoke, and consumers wanted 4-stroke. And they refuse to even, and they have 4-strokes. They have Rotex motors that are 4-strokes. They refuse to get into it. So
they're great engines. So the torque is unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. And roughly, what are we looking at with this?
So on this boat, we're looking at around 280, 290, really depending on.
That's a good price.
Yeah, and especially once you come inside, and I'm dying for you to check out the interior.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I want to point out is,
holy cow,
we do not use any laminates. All this stuff is solid wood. We don't cheap out on you know, doing the IKEA style.
Yeah, I see that.
And
this is beautiful.
You know, at a boat that's starting in the high twos, we have a ton of flexibility, and we do all these pieces in house. So
wow, so you have like master carpenters working on this boat.
So
wow.
Where we build them, it's High Point, North Carolina, which used to be the furniture capital of the world. So all these like generations and generations old artisans that are master cabinet makers and woodworkers, they carry over a lot of the knowledge that's been handed down to them into our factory, and that's where we're able to pull off like all this beautiful. I mean, this is all.
Yeah. Well, in North Carolina, as soon as I saw the flare on the boat, I said this has to be a North Carolina boat, but. North Carolina is also known for still like using juniper over plank. This boat composite all composite, so no wood in the actual hull, but beautiful woodwork inside.
So with our partner company, Jaguar Powerboats.
Oh, all right, they're right next door with with a big cat I saw.
Yeah. So we build all advanced composite boats. We use nothing but high performance vinyl ester resin, and we core them with a material called core cell that is, depending on where exactly we're putting it, could be an 80-pound density, could be a higher density, and we mix fiberglass with Kevlar and carbon fiber, and we utilize this different blend of materials to get the best possible strong suit for each application and engineer based around that.
Awesome. And I don't think it matters that much with a style of boat like this, but what's the dead rise?
This is a variable dead rise.
Right.
So
and variable dead rise meaning it'll have a sharp entry.
Correct.
And then it'll taper flatter in the back to let you plane easier, be a little more stable at drift and anchor and things like
That's
that.
100% correct. And when you pair that with the big Carolina flare on the bow, I mean, what you end up with is an unbelievably, I mean, it pierces the water like nothing else. It's unbelievably dry. Even if you do make a splash, it's not coming at you. So 10,
12 degrees probably in the back?
Yeah, I'd say you're about right.
Okay.
I'd have to check my.
Okay, and I did 3 fishing trips on my friend's pair, also the former Seahawks 21 in the Gulf in 3-foot seas, and he just had it running level, had the bow eating up the chop, and we were a little wet. He doesn't have the flare this boat does, but it was a fantastic ride. I think dead rise is overrated. This coming from a guy with a 25-degree CB, so yeah, awesome. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
My name's Victor.
Victor, and if people want to know more about this boat?
Well, you can find us on Facebook on Painless
OBX
Yachts and
Boatworks?
Aircraft, or you can find OBX Boatworks, and you can reach me through either of the two.
Okay.
And I'll give you a card. So you
sure,
can,
and we didn't talk about this. I have a small fishing channel.
I figured. I saw you vlogging. And
Yeah. And I do a lot of boat stuff too.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah. This is impressive. They're my favorite boat so far that I've stepped on.
Thank you. Please be.
No, I think we're done. I mean, this is awesome. Oh. This is just incredible.
So because this is the baby boat, this is the 31. Our next one up, going up the 34. The 34, just for your viewers, it's very similar to this, except it's beamier.
Okay.
So it's punched out.
What is this, about 9 feet?
10.
Oh, it's 10, okay.
Yep. And then we're looking at a 12 for the 34.
Okay.
So she's very beamy, and that extra length and beam also allows us to put some in the express configuration. We got beds under here, Seakeeper or a quick gyro stabilizer. This one doesn't have a gyro on it, but it does have a diesel generator, so you can run on for days and days and days.
Right. And naturally, as you make the boats wider, longer, and add things like Seakeepers, I'm going to take a wild guess that boat 3 feet longer is probably close to double what the price of this one is because of all those extra things.
You'd be surprised, and if anybody wants a specific configuration, I'm happy to have a chat with them. And because we're truly custom builders, there is so much we can do, and the price is up to you and what you want. And the only thing that we don't compromise is build quality and safety. Everything else, you come up with it. We're capable of doing it. We're not allergic to different projects and different work.
Can I put you on the spot?
Absolutely.
How is this boat in the high twos and at 33 Grady, also built in North Carolina, is 540 grand?
Well, it's a very different animal. So this boat as configured wouldn't be a high $200,000 boat, but a base boat would. And really it has to do with, you know, just some of the internal secrets that we use to help keep, you know, our production efficiencies up. And also, you know, they're high twos now because we want to get the name out there. It's more of a marketing technique than anything. Because I want to see the OBX name out there, because it's an incredible product. It rides unbelievably well. The craftsmanship speaks for itself, and especially paired up with Jaguar, the laminate schedule. I mean, every Jaguar you buy comes with a lifetime warranty, and you know, every OBX is going to be built exactly to the same standards by the same people. And
thank you for that honest answer. I was joking around, just talking about how insane the price on that Grady was. What about performance with the twin 300s? 45-ish top, or am I more than that? Huh?
More than that. So I personally have run this boat at about 54 mile an hour.
Wow.
With the E-Tecs on it.
So that's better than a mile a gallon at 54.
Oh yeah. And it's really cool because even if you lose a motor, I've gone and I've taken this to run it on one engine, and it will plane, and it will do about 30 mile an hour on a single outboard.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Well, I appreciate the time. We'll include a link in our description to OBX Boatworks, and it's a beautiful boat. Still early in the show for me, but this is just a beautiful boat. I don't know what else to say. Thank you again.
Hey, thank you again.